Imagine this, it's Chicago, it's winter, and I'm shivering in a locker room that feels as if I'm standing in a walk-in freezer. I'm in a spandex cheer uniform that's like aggressively snug. My college cheer coach looks right at me in front of the entire team and says, maybe you should just lose the freshman 15. I still think about that sentence to this day, and it nearly destroyed my relationship with my body. If you're new, welcome to the Cutie Club. I'm Lee, your self-love big sis, who's here to keep it real about body stuff, confidence, and all the weird, messy, beautiful things about being a girl. And if anyone's ever made you feel weird about your body, make sure to give this video a like so I know that I am not alone here. And if you're new to this channel, make sure to hit subscribe so we can keep making this a big, beautiful, safe space. Now let's set the scene. It's my freshman year at Northwestern. It's right after winter break, and suddenly we are in basketball season, which means new spandex uniforms that leave absolutely nothing to the imagination. Coming back to campus, I'd gained some weight, dining on food, late night snacks, getting used to living on my own, like super normal college kid stuff. But in that locker room, my uniform felt like it was painted on. I was so embarrassed, and I walked up to my coach and whispered as quietly as I possibly could I get a bigger uniform? And she just laughed. Loud. Everyone in the locker room could hear. And that's when she dropped the infamous line, maybe you should just lose the freshman 15. I swear she literally like snorted and then walked out of the locker room like she had said the funniest line of the quarter. And I just stood there. My cheeks were on fire. I look over, my bestie's eyes are like huge. She's like, did she literally just say that? And I wanted to literally disappear into the carpet. But here's the twist. I was already trying to lose the freshman 15. I was already doing like excessive amounts of cardio, trying like every new fad diet under the sun, and ultimately binge eating. I had literally signed up for a half marathon the week before this conversation because I had thought, oh my gosh, this is what's going to be finally what fixes me. Spoiler alert, it didn't, but I did get a participation medal. And I didn't even know at 18 that what I was struggling with, binge eating, is a real eating disorder. Did you know that? Because I feel like no one talks about it. And that comment my coach said ultimately pushed me deeper into those negative thought patterns. Later that year, I'm scrolling on Instagram and I see this girl that I went to high school with all bronzed up in a tiny little bikini. And I'm like, oh my God, she is so tiny. She's so perfect. And she's fixed. I thought, that's what I need to be. So I dove into competitive bodybuilding while I was a collegiate cheerleader. I lost over 40 pounds. I looked fit, but my hair was falling out. I lost my period for 6 years. I had brain fog and I was miserable inside. Worth it, right? No. But here are the facts. Female athletes are at a way higher risk of eating disorders than non-athletes. And in appearance-focused sports like cheer, it's even higher. One study found about a third of collegiate cheerleaders are at risk for eating disorders. And binge eating disorder, it's the most common eating disorder in the US. But people dismiss it as a lack of willpower when it's a real illness tied to shame and depression. Looking back, I realized I wasn't just asking for a bigger uniform. I was asking for help. I just didn't know how to say that at 18. So I wish my coach would have said, oh my gosh, let's go find you that new uniform so you're comfortable performing. Instead, I got saddled with trauma that I still think about to this very day. So I want to be the person that I wish I had for you. Your worth is not defined by the sizing on any tag, uniform, jeans, whatever. And if someone's ever made you feel less than with a comment, it says way more about them than it does you. If you are struggling with body image or food, you are not broken. You just don't have the right resources and tools yet, and help is out there. So if you could send a little love note to your younger self about her body, what would you say? Drop it in the comments so we can fill this space with the kindness that we all deserved. If this story resonated with you, make sure to give it a like and subscribe to my channel for more real talk. We're building a community where confidence is learnable, body changes are normal, and you are so loved, exactly as you are.